Hi, I'm Gloria Coppola from Massage Pro CE, a continuing education provider. Today, we're going to talk about lavender, one of the essential oils that we as massage therapists may find in many of our products or decide we want to use it in some of the modalities that we've created. So, we're going to talk about where it comes from, like places like Yugoslavia and Bolivia and France, and it's even in the United States, up in the high mountains in Washington, and I'm going to give you some resources for that later on as well. That a colleague of mine who loves lavender and even uses it in her fudge, and you can cook with it, yes, has provided with me. So stay tuned at the end and I'll give you those resources, okay? Lavandin, just so you know, is not lavender. It comes from a combination of lavender and spike lavender, so it's a little bit different and it's a little less expensive, okay? But we're going to be talking about essential oil of lavender, okay? And we're using the flowers from that plant. I often grow lavender just right in my garden or on my deck in pots, so it's pretty easy to grow if you have the right conditions and the right climate, okay? So lavender you'll find if you're using massage creams and massage oils, like I know sometimes I've used some of the Biotone, the Bone Vital, and different products out there, and if you read the label, you're going to see that lavender and some other essential oils are in there. And you're probably wondering, if you don't already know, well, why lavender? Well, lavender has an amazing amount of qualities and effects and methods for its use. One that many of us know is for relaxation. It's very calming and soothing. It's also very balancing on the skin. And actually, there was a story when I was taking my aromatherapy certification that we found out that lavender actually found one of its benefits when a scientist was doing a chemistry experiment and burnt his hand on the Bunsen burner and put his hand into what he thought was a bowl of water, and it was actually a bowl of lavender oil, and therefore he didn't get the burning and the blistering. So lavender is also good for burns, so sunburns as well. So it can be very emotionally uplifting and soothing. It alleviates stress and anxiety. You could use it through inhalation. You can put it in massage oils. You could diffuse it through your air. You can take the flowers and make sachets. You can put it in salts and make little salt scrubs and baths. And you can use it for a lot of things. So I'm going to talk about just taking this basic book I'm going to show you, which is a real easy book that doesn't have a whole lot of chemistry and details. It's called Aromatherapy for Common Ailments, and the author is Shirley Price. And Shirley has put this book together in a very, very simple format where she has broken down a lot of the qualities of the different oils and so forth in a chart. She has given you pictures of different things and how to apply the oils. She shows you pictures of the different flowers and where the oils come from. So we have many of them in this book, including eucalyptus and rosemary and cypress and peppermint, sandalwood and tea tree. But here is lavender. And I have some great pictures also provided by a friend of mine to show you later on of some lavender fields. Okay, so these beautiful purpley blue flowers, if you haven't already seen them, are what come and blossom from the lavender plant. So Shirley says lavender essential oil has a balancing and normalizing effect, bringing health and harmony to the body and mind. It's non-toxic and has a full flowery aroma. So remember, it is one of the safest ones. It is one of the few that you can put directly on the skin. It's good for respiratory kind of ailments. It's an antiseptic and anti-inflammatory. It eases colds and flus and sinusitis. It can be used in inhalations and vaporizers and baths too. For the skin, it's also an antiseptic, and it's got regenerative qualities. Like I said before, when that chemist put his hand in the bowl, he didn't burn and blister. They put lavender sometimes in shampoos to help control dandruff as well. So it's very good for in compresses, in baths, in masks, and you'll find it in sea salts, scrubs as well. Lavender can also be used for digestive qualities, for cleansing and calming. It also helps with bad breath and mouth ulcers. So you can use it in a compress or even in your massage. So if you have just a basic almond oil or a blended oil like with grapeseed and jojoba and all those wonderful oils, you can take a few drops of your pure essential lavender oil. And if you got an 8-ounce bottle, start out with just a couple of drops. Start with 2, 3, 4. Let it sit for a while. Smell it after a little bit and see if it is at the strength that you want it. And remember, if you're applying this all over the body, you don't want it to be too fragrant and too much. Okay? Lavender also has an antibacterial quality as well. So we've got analgesic qualities, we've got antibacterial, antifungal, anti-inflammatory, antiseptic, balancing, calming, and decongestion. So it is really a great all-around essential oil, and that information is coming right out of my Green Valley Aromatherapy Essential book, which is a quick reference guide, and it's nice and easy to read, as you can see. So if you have a first aid kit, put lavender in there. If you go camping, take lavender oil with you. So for aromatherapy uses, you might, like I said, put it in your oils. If you do foot baths, you can put a couple drops of lavender oil in your foot bath. And so while your client is soaking their feet, they'll also inhale the aromas of the essential oil and also begin to calm and soothe, as well as being an antiseptic for their feet and making them feel better and cleaner and fresher. Okay? You'll also find lavender probably in some of your own home care products besides your massage products, like your own lotions and shampoos, as I mentioned. So read the back of your labels and find, how many things is lavender in. One time I was visiting my friend and she actually put lavender in her frosting on her cake. It was really interesting. In Shirley Price's book, again, we're going to take this book real quick. Circulatory, it's sedative, it lowers blood pressure, reduces palpitations. That's, some of the possible effects. Remember, we can't make any claims on anything. And muscular, analgesic, and anti-inflammatory. It really soothes the muscles, and that's why you'll find it in a lot of our products. So, again, just a simple book will help you and guide you on your way to how to use essential oils in your practice. There's many more books out there. I can't show them all to you today, but these are a few. This is one of my favorites, Essential Oils Pocket Reference. It's compiled by the Essential Science Publishing Company, and in this one they give you a lot of different ailments and what essential oils to use and how to make your blends. So again, I'm Gloria. If you have any questions, you can contact me at massageproce@gmail.com. And I thank you for joining me today. I have a few photos and some resources for you coming up, so stay tuned. And remember, shine your light and you will always be bright.